Let's take a look at another keyword that we can introduce within our loops. We're taking a look at the while loop. We just took a look at the break keyword, where you can break prematurely out of a loop based on some condition. Now we're going to take a look at the continue keyword. This is something else that I'm going to place inside of my while loop, or a loop in general within Python. Based on a condition, I can essentially tell my loop to move on, to move to the next value within the loop. And take a look. Open in front of you, I've got the while loop continue -01 file. And in here, I've got the simple little while loop that we started out with. Now, right now, the loop will continue to run while I is less than equal to 10. We've seen that. We've seen that a few times. Now, perhaps I want to print out what I is equal to, and I want to increment the value of I. But if I is equal to 5, then I don't want to print. I just want to jump to the next iteration, to the next value of I, and see if the loop should continue going. Okay. This is utilizing the continue keyword. Take a look. If I bring in continue, so right now, it will check to see what I is equal to. If I is less than equal to 10, it'll print out I. Then it'll continue, meaning it will bring it back up. It'll come back to the next loop. But because it hits the continue keyword and jumps right back up, what do you think? Does this right here ever get hit? Nope, doesn't. So because the continue keyword happens first, it jumps right back up to the next loop once again. But I remains the same. It's still equal to 1. Okay. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to say something like, if I is equal to 5, then I want to continue. I want to go on to the next one. Okay, but still, I need to move this up. I need to put this up here. Does that make sense? I need to make sure that that continually being iterated upon, increased, right? We're incrementing I by a next value. If you don't, if that never increases and you just keep continuing, you're going to get stuck in an endless loop. Okay, but I don't want to print. I don't want to print if I is equal to 5. So I'll move that down. All right, so I starts out as 1. We're going to keep running as long as I is less than equal to 10. Well, right away, we'll increment I plus 1. If I is equal to 5, we'll continue. It'll jump right back up to the next value and continue the loop. If it isn't equal to 5, we'll print it out. Because the continue no longer gets hit, it just runs on through. Let's try it out. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I'll run it. There we have it. So it starts out at 2, right? Because we incremented it right away. It actually started as 1, but then right away before we printed, we incremented it by 1. So 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5's not there. If I is equal to 5, then we just continue. Ignore what's down below. Jump back up. Doesn't matter. We don't want to do it to that one. Just continue the loop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Well, that's a weird one. Why did we get 11? Well, because we incremented I. It was 10, but we incremented it by 1. So when it outputted, it was equal to 11. Okay. All right, so that's your do or your while loop, but utilizing the continue keyword. Based on some condition, we can say, whoops, stop right there. Don't do anything else down below. Just go back to the top and continue doing your thing. Try it out. Bring in the continue keyword.